hello everyone, how are you doing?
Good.
Good, hey.
Do you have that certain someone in your life that you just can't help but look up to and admire?
Yes.
Is that certain someone your go-to guy for advice? Is it always the best advice no matter what he says, strangely?
Yes.
Not always.
Hey, thank you, my life.
Well, that sometimes, but always, advice is my dad. Or he gives me that advice, I'm sorry. My dad was born in Kansas City, Missouri on January 3rd, 1966. He grew up with his sister, Kathy, who is now married, and his two parents, Jack and Nancy. He moved to Omaha, Nebraska around his 6th grade year because his family liked to travel. I'm not sure exactly why they moved, actually. And he graduated from Millard South High School. He played basketball and ran track and was exceedingly smart. He then went to Texas Christian University and studied physics and got his bachelor's degree and met my mother, Rebecca. To make a long story short, my parents divorced after I was born, roughly a year after I was born, and he moved to several places around the nation for work. He went to Louisiana, Tennessee, Oklahoma, another place in Oklahoma, Las Vegas, Nevada, and back to Shreveport. And then a rare medical occurrence occurred when his left cornea completely detached from his eye. Then the same thing happened to his right eye. So he could not see for quite a bit of time, and he couldn't work at all. He was visually impaired, that's the word to say. And he had a wife at the time, her name was Charla, and they stayed married until they moved back to Shreveport for the second time, and then they divorced. And with her gone, it became very tough for him because it's not like him to not do anything around the house. And so he caught up with an old friend from high school, Diane, and married her. Third time's not the charm. He now lives by himself and lives with his dog, Taz, who is a mutt and very ugly.
That's crazy.
He has recently learned Braille and has used a cane for the visually impaired. He doesn't have a guide dog, but Taz works. Very recently, he bought an iPhone 4S and is learning to use assistive touch and voiceover commands with the help of Houston and I. He lives a happy but not very exciting life. He lives not far from his parents, who live about 10 or 15 blocks away from him, actually. My dad is the absolutely smartest, mentally strongest person I know. I'll be real with you. He has taught me many life lessons that have made me the person I am today. He even taught me how to make pancakes. He has faced many obstacles in his life and has handled them extremely well despite the amount of diversity he has to fear. Or face, I'm sorry. If I can become half the man my father is, I feel I'll be just fine.